Attention, Star Cadets! Stand by for action! Captain Paxar says prepare to travel time and soar through space while facing the worst villains of the past and the future. Stand by for Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Greetings, Star Cadets! I, Captain Paxar, am speaking to you from the secret headquarters of the Interdimensional Peace Force. Today's mission is as follows. Daring GBI agent Flash Gordon races to catch the mad Witch of Neptune to recover the stolen memories of Professor Zarkov and GBI Commander Richards. Stand by for action as Flash Gordon must struggle to the end.
Zarkov and Commander Richards, who are under arrest, have disappeared from the tightly guarded GBI headquarters, Earth. Flash Gordon and Dale Arden set out to find them by following the tetraseal discs of Zyderine, whose colors change as they approach the source of their power. They are led to Saturn and the castle of Zyderine. As they enter the castle and move toward a strange electronic sound,
There's another disc. It fell off that guard.
There's another one. Let's take them both.
It's Dr. Zarkov and Commander Richards.
Stay where you are. Don't move or I'll...
Stop! It is I who give the orders here. What's wrong?
I can't move my arms and legs.
What are you doing? And what have you done to them?
Emptied their minds of their identity, their past lives, and most important, every scientific and defensive secret of the GBI which they possess.
Lie. They'd never give up that information.
Dr. Zarkov. Doctor?
All they ever knew is here, in this, an electronic memory file. Billions and billions of tiny electrical units, which I will transfer to my mind and use to gain complete control of the galaxy. You're wasting your strength. No man can move against the power in this wand. Stop him!
Yeah, I'm okay, Dale. But what about them? Their memory's gone. Their mind's a complete blank.
Well, at least we can clear their names.
Now, that isn't enough, Dale. Somehow, some way, we've got to find that woman before she can use the knowledge she got from their minds to destroy the galaxy. Wherever she's disappeared to, I swear it, I'll find her.
Let's see how they are.
Right. I only hope and pray their minds haven't been destroyed.
I don't think they have. Dr. Zarkov's reactions are perfectly normal.
That's a relief. At least their minds can be brought back quickly.
Commander Richards' reflexes are perfectly normal, too, thank heaven.
In the meantime, maybe we can clear their names. I'm certain they were under the control of that madwoman when they destroyed the methane to oxygen converters on Neptune. Maybe our friend here can give us a clue. So that's who she is. The Mad Witch of Neptune.
Where is she? What have you done to her?
Hold it. One more move and you'll get another blasted stun gun.
What have you done to Zyderine?
When you're on the other end of a stun gun, you answer questions. You don't ask them. Now, was Zyderine responsible for the destruction of the methane to oxygen converter on Neptune?
No one can resist the will of Zyderine.
That's all I wanted to know. Okay, Dale, let's go. We'll take him back to GBI. We'll need him to testify.
What about the machines? Shouldn't we destroy them?
We'll leave them the way they are. We may need them as evidence. Let's go. Sealed disc belongs to you, doesn't it?
Yes, I've missed it. It came off when we fought on Neptune.
What's it for?
For nothing at all. It's the insignia of Zyderine which all of her followers wear.
I see. Well, since I'm not a follower of hers, I'll give it back to you. Locked in the back room. I just brought Prostar into the chart room for a little talk.
Did you learn anything?
Not yet, but I expect to. What's our latest position, Dale?
Coming into the home stretch. We're leaving the Mars orbit and passing spaceport Ep12. How are you feeling? I'll get us all something to eat. Flash! He's gone!
Who's gone?
Prostar! His chains are empty. It's as though he has evaporated into thin air.
That's exactly what he's done.
What do you mean? Look, this is serious for Dr. Zarkov and Commander Richards.
Why?
Why? Because he's the only witness who can clear their names. His testimony on how she used the electro one and the matter transmitter on them is important.
Relax, Dale. Our testimony and their condition will accomplish the same thing. In the meantime, Prostar's little disappearing act gave me an important bit of information.
What do you mean? You're not making sense.
I found out how he disappeared. And that knowledge, when the time comes, is going to be very important.
Well, I know it's some sort of matter transmission, but how he did it from here and without a machine is beyond me.
He did it with the Tratraseal disc.
But he wasn't wearing a disc. We have his.
We had it. I gave it back to him.
You what?
I gave it back to her. A relaxed Dale. Didn't you wonder why I didn't turn the matter transmitter machine off when we left Zidarine's laboratory?
Well, you said you wanted things left as they were for evidence.
What I really wanted to do was test a theory. That the tratraseal discs act as a remote control conductor for the matter transmitter machine.
Oh. If that's true, then it means that probably every one of those guards in the back room have disappeared too.
No, they haven't. Just because I let one chicken fly the coop to catch the fox is no reason I have to let the whole brood get away.
Several weeks later, at GBI headquarters, Earth,
Time for a meal break. How's the student doing?
it's amazing how all the knowledge I had falls right back into place once I read a formula or look at a design.
At the rate you and Commander Richards are going, you'll be ready to go back on duty.
And here on Minos, the first satellite moon of Saturn, are the radar negativizers powered by 8 four-man GBI teams.
Right, down to the last detail. And that takes care of the inner and the intermediate galaxy defenses. It's amazing how much knowledge and information you've absorbed in the last 2 weeks, Commander.
Well, once I look at something, tell it to me. It's as though I always knew it.
In another week or so, you'll be ready to take back your job and direct all GBI operations again.
Thanks to you and Dale finding Dr. Zarkov and me, and at the trial, without your testimony as to how Zidarine got us into her power, well, we'd have been defenseless.
Now, Zidarine.
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Forget it, Commander. Now that yours and Dr. Zarkov's names are cleared, all of us have only one job to do. To find Zidarine and destroy the electro-memory file before she can... Gordon here.
Captain Blander, Chief of the Krillium Fleet, calling in from Spaceport S95.
Oh, put him on.
Krillium. Krillium, what is that?
It's the rarest, most powerful radioactive ore in the galaxy. Found only on the moons of Uranus.
It's a power fuel.
Each unit is 10,000 times more powerful and longer lasting than any other known power fuel.
Amazing.
A GBI fleet of special rocket ships goes in once a year and takes out the entire galaxy power supply for the year. Yeah, go ahead, Blander.
We're in trouble.
Some sort of ray has hit every one of our ships. It's come through the silly detective layers.
We're starting to burn out. We can't take the heat. We've got to bring the ships down. How long can you stay up? Minutes.
You've got to get armed help to them immediately. Someone is after that Krillium supply.
You're right, there is. This is Zidarine's first move to gain complete control of the galaxy.
What do we do?
You will do as I, Zidarine, command you. You will leave your ships and come to my castle, which you will see when you are on the ground.
Who's that?
They call me the Witch of Neptune. Do not try to escape. The solar ray guns are aimed at you every second. I'll give you 5 minutes to leave your ships and reach my castle.
Captain Gordon, we're awaiting your orders.
You have no choice, Blander.
Follow our orders. Good luck.
And now, Flash Gordon, I have a separate set of orders for you.
I'm listening.
As you've noticed, I've made excellent use of the memory file. The solar ray machine was built to the specifications I took from Dr. Zarkov's mind. It is unfortunate for you that GBI never built it.
It is the most powerful weapon in the galaxy. Aimed at Earth or any other planet, not a single living thing would remain after 5 seconds.
What do you want, Irene?
What are your orders?
A very simple order. I want you and Dale Arden to come here immediately.
Why? What do you want with Dale?
I need her technical help for some of Dr. Zarkov's formulas, which are beyond my training in astrophysics.
No, Flash. Dale can't go. Tell Zyderine that I will.
We'll come, Zyderine. Dale Arden and I.
I'll be looking forward to meeting you again, Flash Gordon. Twice you have interfered with my plans.
But never again. You'll never have the opportunity again. I promise you.
I'm confident that you'll do your best to keep that promise. Anything else before we leave, Zyderine?
Just this. If you are not here before 24 hours, or if you try to trick me, one planet after another will be destroyed by Dr. Zarkov's solar ray.
Is that clear?
Very clear.
In Fleet Ship 1, calling Gordon at GBI. Lander in Fleet Ship 1, calling Gordon at GBI. Come in.
You will leave your ships and come to my castle, which you will see when you are on the ground.
Has all of the Corellium been unloaded from their spaceships?
As you commanded, mighty Zyderine, Queen of the Galaxy. It is stored away in the lead vaults.
Then why are they here wasting my time? I have work to do.
He asked to speak with you. He is the leader of the fleet, so I thought perhaps he might have something important to tell you.
It's about the Corellium. You must let me deliver to the Galaxy power plants.
Really? And why? Tell me why.
You know as well as I do that the entire Galaxy power supply depends upon it. Not only the electricity and the factories, but all the atmosphere converters on all colonized planets.
Yes.
The Corellium supply in most of the power plants is almost exhausted.
I see. Interesting. If you don't deliver the Corellium quickly, factories will close down, electricity will stop, and the atmosphere converters will stop converting. Is that it?
Exactly. If it's a living galaxy you want to rule, you'll let me get that Corellium through.
You fool! Don't you see I waited until the Corellium supply was dangerously low before I made my move against the galaxy with the most powerful weapon ever conceived, the solar ray?
But with the solar ray you can control everything. At will, you can destroy any planet who resists you.
No planet will have the power or the means to resist me as long as I hold the Corellium. Not until my agents control every government, direct every police force, will I free the Corellium supply. Put them in the dungeons. What this means. Kings have ruled nations, conquered empires, and ruled planets. But I, Zyderine, have made the greatest conquest of all. The greatest domain in history is mine. I rule a galaxy.
I have one fear, mighty Zyderine. Nothing must go wrong now. Now that success is so near.
Nothing will go wrong.
Forgive me. But the sooner Flash Gordon is here and in our power, the safer we will be.
Gordon wouldn't dare to trick me. He knows full well that I would destroy every planet if he so much as tried.
Bring him here on the matter transmitter. Let's not take chances. Only when he is shackled and locked in a dungeon can we be certain that...
I do not share your fear, Polestar. No, mental torture is a very effective weapon. It is a long journey from Earth to Saturn. Captain Gordon will have ample time to wonder what plans I have in store for him.
If anything should happen...
Enough, Polestar. I'll do this my way. I want to give him plenty of time to think about my promise before I keep it.
Saturn.
I'm so frightened. I've never been so frightened in my life.
Turn on the landing signal, will you, Dale? Flash Gordon and Sky Flash 2 calling Zyderine. Flash Gordon and Sky Flash 2 calling Zyderine on Saturn.
This is Queen Zyderine.
We'll be coming in for a landing in a few minutes.
I trust Dale Arden is with you.
This is Dale Arden.
You will be met by armed guards and brought directly to me. I'm happy to see you kept your promise, Gordon. I assure you I am ready to keep mine.
Spaceship are outside. What are your orders, Mikey Zyderine?
Bring them in. No. They tricked me. Every living human in the galaxy will pay for this. Go. Turn on the solar ray machine to full power.
There it is. Zyderine's castle.
The decoys for Flash and Dale should be in there with her by now.
Yes, it's exactly 12 minutes since they left us on the Sky Flash.
The coast seems clear.
I'll give Flash and Dale the signal.
Okay, Flash.
They didn't take me seriously. They thought I didn't mean it. I'll show them. I'm Zyderine. I'm the Queen. Queen of the galaxy.
You're no Queen, Zyderine. You're still the Mad Witch of Neptune. And from now on, you'll be put away in a place where you'll never be able to threaten the peace and security of the galaxy again. And that's my promise to you. Handy little gadgets, aren't they? One moment we're in the Sky Flash, and the next minute we're here. Now, Jeff, get down to the dungeon and release Blander and his crew, will you?
Now, let's get them out of here and into the spaceship.
Aren't we forgetting something, Commander?
What? What is it?
It's an electronic memory file.
You mean that little box has all the GBI information in it that Zyderine took from us?
Little box. After all, Commander, how big do you think your head is?
Well done, Star Cadets! The first phase of our mission was a rousing success! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment!
Welcome back, Star Cadets. I, Captain Paxar, will now brief you on the second phase of our mission. Captain Zero, brave explorer in time and space, must recover a space exploration robot accidentally sent to Earth. Stand by for action as Captain Zero races to retrieve Roger, the robot.
Captain Zero. Research explorer in time and space. Uncharted region of the planet called Earth stands the laboratory of Captain Zero. In this secret location, known only to a few in the outside world, Captain Zero and his associates experiment in time and space to learn from the past, to plan for the future.
Contact has been established. We now transmit you direct to the laboratory of Captain Zero. Please stand by.
Wire cutters.
Seems to be a storm coming out.
Nothing to worry about. We're well protected. Screwdriver. Okay, now the brain. Watch the wires. Set the clamps in the front.
Set here.
Now the headpiece. Easy. Well, that just about does it, Jet.
This is the first time I've seen them all together in one piece. Do you really think he'll work?
He'd better, after all the time we've spent on him. Stand by to test. Roger the robot is finally completed.
Captain, his eye flashed.
That's because he recognizes his name.
He's almost human.
For our purposes, Jet, he's much better than human. Roger can operate under temperatures and pressures that no human could possibly stand. And he's capable of recording them very accurately.
Boy.
That flashing eye of his not only enables him to see where he's going, but it automatically photographs and files everything it sees. And he's more powerful than any 20 humans put together.
Man, Maybe we ought to check him over again before we test him.
No. Roger's ready to operate right now. Stand by. Oh, and Jet, remember, Roger packs a lot of power. I don't anticipate any trouble, but if anything should go wrong, stay out of his way and let me handle him.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You ready, Jet?
Ready, sir.
Stand by. Roger. Roger, do you hear me?
His eye flashed again.
Apparently he's receiving me all right.
Make him do something.
Okay. Roger, raise your right arm. Lower it. Raise your left arm. Lower it. Now stand up and walk toward me. Stop. Now move to the setting panel, turn toward me, and stand at attention.
The setting panel from any other panel.
He has a built-in memory bank that associates words with pictures. Roger, move back to the chair and sit down. Is quite good. Now I want to find out how he operates on his own. First, I'd better speed up his reactions a little.
Captain?
Yeah?
What do you mean, operate on his own?
Well, as you know, Roger is made up of a very complicated system of motors, relays, and receptors, activated by audio, video, and kinetic impulses, and controlled by a highly sensitive electronic brain.
Yes?
Now, you've seen his response to direct vocal command.
Yes?
But when I set him on automatic, he will operate entirely on his own, without command.
But how can he do that?
His sensory perceptors will pick up stimuli just as ours do. In fact, he should act and react very much like a human.
Criminy.
Okay. We're all set. Now, there's no way of knowing exactly what he's going to do, or how he's going to react to you or to me or to the laboratory. We'll just have to watch him carefully. I believe he'll react as you or I would under similar circumstances. But whatever happens, let me handle him, and don't antagonize him.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Stand by. Roger. Roger, you are on your own.
Captain, he just turned his head and stopped. Maybe he's blown a fuse.
No, when his eye is flashing, he's operating.
But you mean he's just sitting there thinking?
Well, something like that. Actually, he's acclimating himself to his new surroundings and recording everything he sees, hears, and feels.
Captain, he's looking right at me.
He's probably comparing you to your picture in his memory bank.
Golly, I hope he likes me.
You can't form opinions, Jet, and the stimulus receptors have recorded nothing against you, so stop worrying.
But why is he just standing there? Maybe something's gone wrong.
No, his reaction is normal for a robot. He's just recording impressions for future reference.
Golly, I hope he's recording a good impression of me. Look, he's moving again.
Just recording what he sees and filing it under the proper category. You might say he's building up his memory.
Is there any way he could get out of control?
Well, a short circuit in his electronic brain could throw him off. Or one of his relays could jam, but there's not much danger.
Captain, look at him. Is he all right?
Yes, he's all right.
Golly, he sure doesn't like lightning.
It's new to him, Jess. He'll get used to it.
You think he'll get used to me?
Certainly. Why?
Well, the way he keeps looking at me.
Relax.
But he's coming right towards me. On his own.
Just stand still, Jess. You'll be all right.
Yes, sir. Captain, what's he want?
I think he expects you to shake hands with him.
Oh. How do you do? My pleasure. Happy to know you. Captain, he won't let go. Tell him to stop.
Roger, stop. Stop, Roger.
Captain!
Don't get excited, Jed. He just slipped the synapse.
Man, after this, let's just have him salute.
He just needs a little adjustment, that's all.
I could use a little adjustment myself.
You'll be all right.
Captain, look at him. He sure doesn't like the thunder and lightning. Maybe you'd better shut him off.
Apparently, the static electricity in the air affects his electronic coordination. Better get those pliers.
Captain, look out!
Back, Roger, back! Back, Roger, back! Back, Roger! Yes, cut the switch in the back panel.
Yes, sir.
Good.
What do you suppose was wrong with him, Captain?
Electrical discharge from the lightning set up a disturbance in the kinetic relay system. He'll be all right now. Throw on the switch again and stand by to materialize.
Yes, sir. Materialize? Where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere. Roger is.
Roger?
That's right. Roger, move to the materialization chamber and stand by.
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Roger the robot is the ideal space explorer, and if we can materialize him to other planets, he'll be able to move along the surface while his photographic eye and other recording instruments transmit information to us direct.
Boy!
Stand by to activate the view screen to the planet Venus.
Yes, sir. But, Captain.
Yes?
Why materialize Roger to Venus? Why not Mars?
Because Venus is more like Earth than any other planet in our solar system. It has a surface gravity nearly that of Earth, and the prevailing temperature isn't much greater. We're pretty certain there's no life, as we know it, on Mars, but we don't know about Venus.
How far away is Venus, Captain?
Step over the planet assembly and I'll show you. The distance varies depending upon where it is in its orbit. Now, as you know, Mercury is the first planet in order of distance from the Sun. Then comes Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and finally Pluto. All of them revolving around the Sun in their own orbits. Now, when Venus and Earth are on the opposite side of the Sun, their distance apart is over 161 million miles. But when Venus and Earth are together on the same side of the Sun, they're only 24.5 million miles apart.
Only?
Well, astronomically speaking, Jed, 24.5 million miles isn't very far. Don't forget, the nearest star is over 1 billion miles away.
Yeah, that's right, but 24.5 million miles is still pretty far to go, even in a rocket ship.
Especially when we don't know what we'll find after we get there. But that's where Roger the robot will be able to help us out. Bring up the voltage on the electroscope while I set the location for the planet Venus on the view screen.
Yes, sir.
Just light refraction and stand by.
How can we see anything through all that fog?
We can't. That's why the planet Venus has always been something of a mystery. No one has yet been able to pierce through that cloud of vapor surrounding it. But if we can materialize Roger direct to the surface... Roger. I am going to materialize you direct to the surface of the planet Venus. You will record everything you see, hear, and feel. Enter the materialization chamber. All right, Jet. Stand by to materialize.
Yes, sir. Capt?
Yes?
Maybe we ought to wait until the storm is over. It might affect Roger's operation again.
There's no storm on Venus, Jet. Throw the switch.
Yes, sir. But I sure wouldn't want to be around when Roger got his wires crossed.
Throw the switch, Jet.
Yes, sir.
Now, as soon as Roger is materialized, we'll set the view screen to his channel and stand by to pick up his instrument recording.
Yes, sir.
Stand by. Transforming electrical impulse.
Man, that storm must be centered right on top of us now.
Beginning to dematerialize. There he goes.
Captain Zero! Transistor tower struck by lightning. Captain Zero, are you all right? Captain, answer me. Are you all right?
Petro, cut all power and stand by. Jet.
Man, what happened?
Transistor tower struck by lightning. Shorted out the materialization chamber. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay, but what about Roger? Did he materialize to Venus?
I don't know.
But where is he?
Petro.
Yes, Captain.
Patch in emergency power. Repair transistor tower at once.
Yes, sir.
But Captain, where's Roger?
Stand by. According to the instruments, Jet, Roger the robot is materialized somewhere in the United States.
Man.
We've got lights, Petro.
Yes, Captain.
Activate the radar detector. Set it for Roger's basic element total and see if we can locate him.
Yes, sir.
Acro.
Yes, sir.
Contact Washington, D.C. in the United States. Tell them to alert the country for Roger the robot and notify us the instant he's found. Use caution if approached. If Roger goes out of control, he could be extremely dangerous.
Yes, sir.
Any luck, Jet?
Not yet, sir. And I've almost covered the entire East Coast.
Keep at it and work west.
Right.
Petro.
Yes, Captain.
How are you coming with those repairs?
I'm afraid it's going to take a little time, sir, but we're doing our best.
Okay, keep at it.
Yes, sir.
Yes?
I just talked with the U.S. government, sir. They've nothing to report on Roger the robot. In fact, they refuse to take it seriously. Washington seems to think we're playing some kind of a joke.
It'll be no joke if Roger goes out of control. Keep at them.
Yes, sir.
Any sign of him, Jeff?
Not yet, sir. And I've already covered the entire East Coast and Middle West.
That's strange.
But, Captain, if he did materialize in the United States, wouldn't somebody have seen him by now and turned in a report?
Not necessarily, Jeff. Don't forget, Roger is set on automatic. He could be hiding somewhere, recharging his batteries. But by now, he's ready to move. We've got to get him back in the laboratory before he comes into contact with people.
You really think he'd be dangerous?
I don't know. Maybe not. But on the other hand, he's still in the experimental stage. We don't know exactly what Roger might do.
Criminy. Captain, the radar detector.
Where are you?
Washington, West Coast.
You picked him up all right. The signal's coming in stronger.
He must be in the state of Oregon.
No. But we're getting closer. Wait a minute. He's in California. Steady now. Get that, will you?
Laboratory.
This is Zarkov. I just received another radio communique from the United States government.
Yes?
If there's a foreign robot in the country, they want to know how he got in without a passport.
Tell them he was accidentally materialized.
I did, but they say that's impossible.
Never mind. I think we've located him. Look, Jet. The beat's almost steady now. He's in Northern California, all right. Wait a minute. He's in the city of San Francisco. Pinpoint the location while I activate the view screen.
Right. I got it.
Good. Stand by. There's Alcatraz, the federal prison in San Francisco Bay. It's on an island, Jet, sometimes called the Rock. Stand by to refocus. I don't think even Roger would want to be there. There's the Golden Gate Bridge spanning the mouth of the harbor, but no sign of Roger. Shift focus 1.5 degrees east. must be around Fisherman's Wharf, Jet. The signal's getting stronger. Stand by. He's got to be around here somewhere. There he is. Stay with him. We don't know what he might do. Jet, we haven't time to look at seals. Get back on Roger. Refocus, Jet, quickly. That's Coit Tower on famous Telegraph Hill. Roger must be nearby. And I don't think he's signaling ships. There he is, and he's moving fast. Stay with him, Jet. Wait a minute, he's gone, but the signal's still strong. Refocus 10 seconds south. Good. Stand by, Jet. He's in this area. He might even be on that cable car. Wait till it stops, and the conductor turns it around. Hold it. There's Roger. Look at him spin that cable car. With one finger yet. We're lucky he's not on full power. 10 seconds each, Jet. Hurry. Roger's on the south side of Market Street. There he is. Keep track of him and stand by. Wait a minute. Stand by, Jet. I don't know how he's going to react to that crowd. Look at them run. Check on Roger. Don't lose him. Refocus, Jet, quickly. Wait a minute. Something's wrong.
Captain, there's a storm coming up in San Francisco.
We've got to get him back here, Jet, immediately. Jetro, we've got to activate the materialization chamber at once. Roger's going out of control.
But the repairs are completed.
Captain, the view screen's gone blank.
Stand by to materialize. Spectrate condensers are opening. Turboid activity is increasing.
You'll never make it, Captain. You'll never make it.
Voltage is building up. Spark gaps are closing.
Captain, the emergency transistors can't take the load.
Patch here all the power we've got. It's transforming to electrical impulses and beginning to materialize.
Captain, we're gonna blow!
Cut the power. He's in.
Man.
Stay back, Jet. He may still be out of control.
Captain, he suddenly stopped. What's the matter with him?
You got me.
He thought he was on the planet Venus?
I don't know. But apparently the planet Earth was a little too much for him.
What do you mean?
Look, 3 blown-out tubes and 6 burnt-out condensers. Roger can cope with anything in outer space, Jet. But I'm afraid our modern civilization was just a little too much for him.
Great job, Star Cadets! The Captain will debrief you in a moment when Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour returns!
Mission accomplished, Star Cadets. You've all served with valor and honor. Flash Gordon, Captain Zero, and I, Captain Paxar, of the Interdimensional Peace Force, salute you. You may now stand down until we meet again at the appointed time coordinates, when we will again undertake a daring mission through time, space, and alternate dimensions. Until then, Star Cadets, always remember, keep the peace.